Good morning, everybody. Today it's a beautiful day and I am in Italy. So good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, July the 7th, and it's a beautiful day. I am here in Italy, Sicily, in my hometown, Gela. Yeah, I came to visit my mom for a couple of weeks. So last time I came was like 2 years ago, and I really needed to stay with my mom a little bit. So I came to visit her. Now that the situation is almost normalized with the coronavirus thing. So actually, you know, Sicily is like an island, and the coronavirus was not really a big thing, and all the people, they were very cautious with social distancing and mask and everything, and they really closed everything. The lockdown really worked, so there was almost no spread here. So now the situation is okay. I decided to come to visit my mom. So this is the main street. We are downtown, the old city. This is the main street where there are all the shop, store, bank, and everything. And this is like the church. The historical church, the Chiesa Madre. Yeah, I will make another video where I go inside. This is very old church from like 1400, and it was built with some old pieces of old Greek temple. So I will go back and I will make all the main street. Yeah, usually in the morning here is pretty crowded with the car, because there are all the stores, shops and everything, and usually at this time the sun is pretty strong, so you don't see a lot of people around like standing here in the piazza. This is the piazza, it's the main, the space where everybody hang out in the night, usually all the people. So this is Il Corso, it's called the Corso. So it's the main street where there are all the stores, shops, elegant, elegant stores. And everything. So here there are another very old church. Here in Gela we have a lot of old churches. Maybe I can make a video only on the Gela old church. I can call a friend of mine that is an archaeologist. Yeah, let me organize that. So I'm arrived at the last Wednesday night. Yeah, that's almost a week ago. No, actually, I arrived last Friday. Yeah, it took 2 days to arrive here because there are not a lot of connections from the USA to Italy. So I made like Rochester, New York, Detroit, Amsterdam, Netherlands, Sicily. So and it took almost 2 days. That was crazy. So right in the first 3 days they were crazy for me. The jet lag was so strong that I slept in the day and working around the house in the night. So today The last night actually was the very first night that I had a good night's sleep. So this morning I woke up and I say, okay, let me go to rent a bike for at least 3 days and let's go around to make some video on my channel. Yeah, lately I did not post a lot of video. I was crazy busy at work, really crazy busy, because after the lockdown we will come back to work to the office, and it was crazy. So I did not, I of course rode my bike every day commuting to work, but I did not have time to edit the video. So this is another church. It's called Chiesa dei Cappuccini. It's a very old church. It's beautiful. It's closed, so hopefully next time will be open and you can visit and have a beautiful terrace directly on the beach. Look, a beautiful one. So I will make another video all over the beach. There are like around 10 miles of beach we have with the fine sand. It's beautiful. It's a little windy today, but when there are no wind, the water is amazing. It's like a swimming pool. So let's go down there. So this morning I rented this city bike. Actually there are a lot of us of a shop here that rent a bike. This is the new trend. Gela, my place, is not really touristic. There are not a lot of tourists. Yeah, there are some tourists, but it's not a touristic place. So the only tourists is people like me. They live somewhere else and they come to visit the family. So now we will pass by my old school, my high school. It's beautiful. Look at the color of the sea. What are you doing now? Are you on vacation? Are you working? How is the situation? This is my old school, my high school. I have the best memories, and the windows of my classroom had a view directly on the beach. Now you can see the ocean, the sea from this side because there are trees. But over there are the beach. So I grew up at school having a view on the ocean. So going down this way, you go directly to the beach, but we don't go now. Now the sun is pretty strong, there are nice breeze, so you don't feel the sun, but it's pretty strong. So people ask me, there are the block from the flight from US to Europe, how you were allowed to travel. So I'm allowed to travel because of course there are some exceptions. I am an Italian citizen. So for Italian citizen, of course, it's allowed to come back home. I did a test before the day before I left, so I have the certification I was cloud free. I made another test immediately arrived. I had the swab, the nasal swab, and the blood work, and of course both they were negative. So I was worried about the quarantine. So it was necessary for me to do the quarantine. So I am allowed to go wherever I want. Of course, I was sure that I had not coronavirus because I did a test and the blood work before I left. Actually, I did a test the day before I left and blood work like 4 days before I left. Of course, I didn't want to infect my mom and my family. Also because the situation where I am in Rochester, where I live, in Rochester, New York, is pretty okay. There are not a lot of virus spread, and look like people are pretty nice and educated. They use social distancing, and everybody uses a mask. So the shit is real, guys. We need to take care of each other. So this place here, this place here, this is like a nun place, like Catholic nun place, whatever, where there are like retired nun, whatever. So they had a lot of land. Of course, the church had money and never land. So they decided to do like a social garden. So they gave all the land to a non-profit association, and everybody who wanted can have for free a lot with all the lot of land, with all the services, water and everything, and you can just grow your own veggie. The only thing is that you can't sell the veggie. It's for family consumption or to give away for free. And if you produce a lot of produce, you can give it to the nun, and they will give back to like poor family these things. And it's pretty nice. Saturday morning I have like a guided visitation with the association because my new hobby is actually gardening and grow veggies. So I am growing a lot of stuff in my house, in my home backyard. So I'm pretty curious to see how they organize it. I make a video about that. Okay. So this is another main street. It's called the Via Palazzi. It's actually the street where my mom lives and where I grew up. Yeah, this is the city hospital. Over here. This is the city hospital. And we are almost my mom's house. So I am so happy that I got the bike. I'm having a lot of fun. It takes back me memories when I was a child, like a young teenager, going everywhere with my bike. So I have this bike for 3-4 days. I will make a series of video about that. Yeah, once in a while I met people they didn't recognize me because maybe last time they saw me like 10 years ago, and I've changed a lot in the last 10 years. Yeah, I lost like almost 100 pounds, so people don't recognize me. So this is my neighborhood where I grew up. It's a nice neighborhood. Like when we moved here, I was a child, so I was like 2 years old. So we talk about 50 years old. This was like the new suburb, if you want to call that. There was like an open field. I remember there were the sheep. They actually were walking in front of my house, and all these buildings you see here, they were not building, they were all open field. And this series of building here on my left, all this series of building, like actually they were like the last two. Yeah, they were my elementary school. And they were just this building, and all the rest were open field. And there were always like sheep and horses. And the last 50 years they've become very, very populated neighborhood. Okay, we're here. Okay, thank you guys for watching. See you next time with this Italian Sicilian series. I'm arrived at the home. And here we are. Okay, thank you. See you next time.